Can everybody hear me? Oh, that's a little too loud for my liking. There we go. I'll switch the screen here in a minute. I'm just bored. Yep. So we're just gonna chill until I don't feel like doing it. Let me get my model up. I forgot to. While setting everything up. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Why aren't you showing up on here? What is going on? How you been holding up, girly? What is this? No! Oh no! Why is it on the side? Why is it on the side? Oh my god. Please. Transform. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. I worked so hard on this. Why? 180 degrees. No, not that one. Let's move you back. Oh well. Give me a second. Oh, this one. There we go. There we go. Also, where am I getting fucking pain? Oh. Okay. But this isn't the only thing I got. Hang on. Yeah, I don't have like a little like chat thing, so what I think I'm going to do is because I have one of you right here. One of these right here. And I can't find the chat box. What happened here? Okay. It's right there, but where's the chat? Oh, it's right there. Look, I tried. Wait, what if I, hang on. You know what? Image, yes. Add. Do I have to make things infinitely harder on myself? Yes. No! No! Where's the phone? Hang on. I swear, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Eh. I'm gonna put you right next to the little reminder here. Now we just chat box. Yes. Phone chat box. Yes. This is what I get for wanting, like, to be cute. This is what I get right here. I know I listed this as a, like, chill stream, right? But I want you to guess what we're actually doing. More bullshit. I just didn't feel like making a, new theme. You know what? Can I update stream info? Yes. Talking about and genre video update. There we go. Let's just get the stuff. Okay. How is everyone? I hope you're good. Let me just now let's start off with where is there we go. This bitch. So this is Leaflit, or Leaflit and Asari. I'm guessing it's a mother-daughter duo. Yeah, mother-daughter duo, streamer duo, reacts, games, commentary. We're gonna get into the commentary part. Where is it? I finally addressed it. She's wearing a Burger King hat. And it's just... How do I explain this? She's one of those VTubers. You know the ones. Ones with the binkies in their mouth. He really likes the binky in the mouth. A little too much.
Join Delicious Rewards and
As much as I would love that Culver's, I don't think so. Now, for context, Leaflet actually got in trouble for this video. We're going to look at wide, so let's turn on captions. Let's playback speed at 1.5. And let's go.
To this really quick because I don't really have much time. You all know how ridiculous this is. It's like I said, I don't even talk to them that much, right? So, dude, I don't even know about the whole thing, right? I didn't even talk to them that much. They're mad at me for like being friends with Tectone. I don't even talk to him that much. I don't. Like I've spoken to him like twice, maybe like ever. And then I watched a video from him, right? Nux I've spoken to more. But like again, not even as much as Nyara. So it's kind of like, what the fuck? What do I have to do with all of this, right? First off. Second, my entire take is that I don't know. That was it. My entire take is I don't know.
My entire take is that I don't know. Then why did you make this? If you don't know, why did you make this? There was an option not to make it.
Nux is pretty justified. What the Nux stuff is justified against him. The problem is I can't watch the video now because
the problem is I can't watch the video now. Why can't you watch the video, leaflit?
I refuse to watch it on principle. I'll never watch it. Emir's entire take vibes, basically. So like what they're mad at is that I said it's probably done. Is what I said, and they're like, oh, here, let me just show it. Let me show you where it started. This is where it all started. Okay, right here. Nux still cool or just fucking canceled? Dude, I don't even know the Nux situation at all, to be honest. But
I don't know the situation, but I'm not gonna look into it. You know, when I did my next stream, I didn't know what was fucking going on. I still came out with the fact that, girl thing. I came out with the fact that Nux should die painfully. And then that's not an exaggeration. I hate this motherfucker. But the fact that you're not willing to even look at it, going, I'm not going to look at it out of principle. I'm not going to look at it. Then why did you make this? You could just say nothing and get away with it.
I'm gonna guess it's really stupid. That's what I'm gonna guess. Okay, why would I say that, chat? Why would I say that? Why would I say I'm gonna guess it's probably stupid? Why would I say that? Can you guess? Because they call us racist Nazis.
Guys. Wanna guess how, like, frustrating this is? Go on. Guess. I should have streamed on Twitch today. I should have streamed on Twitch. I should have streamed on Twitch. I'm gonna be so dead ass right now. I should have streamed on Twitch. Probably will. Well, this is probably just gonna be a tester stream to make sure everything's working. Expect a lot of these, like, tester-esque streams where I, like, fumble. Ugh. That doesn't sound good. Oh, I could just use it here, too. Damn. I gotta order a microphone coming up. Give me a quick second because I'm actually gonna record something for YouTube. And you're gonna hear me like get a little weird about it. Okay. Oh, not that one. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Since I'm not good at scripting, I'm just gonna just record this while it's live. Uh, Private this VOD or something because it's a test thing, but I might as well. Now, Senate Bill 1748, or the Kids Online Safety Act, otherwise known as KOSA, is sponsored by a politician named Marsha Blackburn. Introduced May 14th, 2025, in the 119th Congress. It has not gotten really far, but there's a reason for that. It has a 50% chance, a 15% chance of being enacted, with over 75 co-sponsors, 41 Republican, 33 Democrats, and 1 independent. This bill, to summarize it for everyone here, is very disliked for a reason. If you are familiar with the Discord age verification debacle, or the Roblox age verification, I want you to imagine that, but for the entirety of the internet. The government will have power if this is enacted for if this is enacted, what it will do is it gives power to the government to dictate what you see, what you say, what you hear on the internet. That should scare the fuck out of you. That means if they don't like that you're saying, oh, gay pride, bam, gone. Oh, trans rights, bam, gone. Anything in regards to this current administration, bam, gone. Big Brother on steroids. On top of that is the repeal for section 233. Yeah. That is not what I wanted. This is the S35 for let me make sure I have the right one. Give me a second to hide this. Section 230. This one's by LiveMint. I don't know if this is a good site, but U.S. Senator moves to file Section 230 repeal. What is the law? How will a ban affect your free speech on the internet? U.S. Senator Sheldon Whitehouse on Friday said that he was moving to file a bipartisan bill to repeal Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. Section 230 passed in 1996 as part of the Telecommunications Act has become the center of an intense political debate in recent years. Section 230 of the Communications Act, enacted as part of the Communications Decency Act of 1996, provides limited federal immunity to providers and users of interactive computer communication, according to the U.S. Congress website. It generally provides immunity for online computer services with respect to third-party content generated by their users. Meaning, if you say the N-word on Twitter, you're not going to get sued for it. Or, if you say the N-word on Twitter, Twitter's not going to get sued for it. This provides immunity to platforms like Facebook, TikTok, X, or Twitter, and add Instagram from content posted by its users, essentially making free speech online. This law has been applied to protect social media companies from lawsuits based on their decisions to transmit or take down user-generated content. And then it gives arguments for both of that. So essentially, if they take away, experts argue that the repeal of Section 230 could kill free speech on the internet. This is being pushed on top of the Kids Online Safety Act. And there is a way for you to do this. You call your representatives. How do you do that? 5 calls. Or 5calls.org. There is a both a website and application for it. There's a list of things you can call your representatives over, such as oppose nationwide book ban, stop unauthorized military strikes on Iran, if Iran's an issue for you. Prophecy fulfilled. What? Okay, give me a hot minute. I'll look at that in a minute. Demonstration. Demand the recognition of FBI Director Kash Patel. All of this. And it has like a deadline, like an update for it. If the Epstein thing is also like an issue for you, as it should, this is who you call. I'm not clicking on any of these because I don't know of the possibility of it showing my home address. Because it does need your zip code in order to connect you to your representatives online. So call your representatives, do what the instructions are. I think protect trans and gender affirming care. This is what matters to me. It gives you like this little call list. If leaving a voicemail, please leave your full street address to ensure the call is tallied. Hello. I am using my platform to encourage free speech. So, Yeah, they give you a list of, okay, let's say, book bans. Book bans. Boom. You just have to keyword search it. It just puts it up there for you. I recommend having the online version up when you're making the call. It helps a lot. And there are currently 42 different issues, ranging from anti-corruption to voter rights. So again, that is fivecalls.org or 5calls the app. And that is all for the recorded segment. Let's see what's going on Lia's side. Prophecy failed. What the fuck is a prophecy? Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? Go to site. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristen Norcap now has a lion mask. Delivered on Monday, March 2nd at 1:15 p.m. at front desk. Okay, yay! I'm not gonna say anything. By the way, hi Nintendo Mail. I gotta get back to like the leaflet thing. Here. Back to this bitch pissing me up.
Homophobe, transphobe, pedo groomers all the time.
I wonder why they're saying that. Hang on. For anyone not wondering.
Is justified against him. The problem is I can't watch the video now because I refuse to watch it on principle. I'll never watch it. Emir's entire take vibes, basically. So like what they're mad at is that I said it's probably done, is what I said, and they're like, oh, here, let me just show it. Let me show you where it started. This is where it all started. Okay, right here. Not still cool. Just still getting canceled. Dude, I don't even know the Nuck situation at all, to be honest. But I'm gonna guess it's really stupid. That's what I'm gonna guess. Okay, why would I say that, chat? Why would I say that? Why would I say I'm gonna guess it's probably stupid? Why would I say that? Can you guess? Because they call us racist Nazis, homophobe, transphobe, pedo groomers all the time.
I wonder why we leaflet. I wonder why. Would that have anything to do with the fact that you're refusing to look at what Nux was doing? Or is it that thing that Harmful Opinions pointed out? Hang on, I have to answer this.
It's literally the boy you cried wolf. They say it all the time.
Was defiling his grave with that mask. No truth. Oh, that is evil, Mr. Gamer. That is evil. That is evil. I do have to, like, get in contact with you after this, Mr. Gamer, in regards to something that I can't touch for, like, reasons, but I'll just give you like a rundown in DMs later. That way you can like pass it off to like someone. Because I don't know a lot of people within the commentary space, but like, yeah.
So like, why would I give it any sort of fucking credibility at all? Why would I? Why would I? A bunch of leftists scream about the person, and they're like, just believe me. Like, why the fuck would I? Right? Also, the guy who accused Nuts is retarded. No, he is retarded. He is retarded. That guy is retarded for sure. I'm gonna show you why he's retarded. But anyway, I'm just gonna do this first, all right? Imagine getting canceled for not taking the purity oath that people want to see you done in the first place.
Notice how her chat is just brushing over EPI, which, and if you don't know what EPI is early porn induction. Yes, it does all tie back into the fucking Nuts Taku stuff. Alright, let's watch Harmful Opinions. Oh, fuck you! Tactical Tampon is back! With this bullshit. Woke mind virus? Are we serious? Now, I get it. There were some changes, but before we get to this, we're gonna watch this first.
Alexa, can I trademark?
Oh,
You
come
didn't inherit
on!
this. You built it.
Actually going to take a look at that Nuxtaku video. Oh, she didn't look at it at all. And even just yapping around it and dodging anything where she'd have to think or have any sort of spine, she still managed to disappoint me. Leaflit is one of those supposedly religious people who pretends to be a cartoon on the internet and has all the fire in the world to spit at every other thing she looks at. Clearly understands how filth rots its surroundings and radiates outwards, affecting us all. But on the matter of the corruption of the next generations online, is fixated on the culpability of the parents, ignoring entirely that what she's looking at is the next wave of parents who aren't going to look after their kids and in fact will think all of what happens in the dark corners of Discord is fine. These are the people who are going to be the adults your kids are around in real life. Where are the parents, she asks.
Where are the parents at? Where are they at?
She knows where, though. A huge chunk of her content is talking about that. All these influences in the world didn't show up 5 years ago. The negligent or messed up parent of today was the kid.
Resending, Mr. Gamer. Samuel. Wait, why do I know that name? Hold on, slow down! You know I have to go through these, right? Hold on. Come on. Oh, come on. Yes, leave YouTube. Okay. What is this first link you sent me? This better not get me banned. Oh, fuck no! I'll address things sometime within the next week or so, question mark, depending on my schedule. Now that I have calmed down about it all. Not trying to be soy, but I was not very stable during the entire stuff that happened, lol. I've got things to own up to and talk about, so keep an eye out. You've been unstable. Okay, if this is to be believed, you weren't unstable for a fucking week. You were unstable for a fucking year! Want to know how early the Cupidite stuff was going back? February of 2025. Fuck off. Okay, what's going on with Samuel? Commentary by Given its girlfriend Gokado is apparently going to address things within the next week. There is a very strong chance she does this on stream and makes things worse. Lamau. Okay. That was Samuel. I'm not going to try and pronounce this name out loud. It seems very, unique. Update, it's gone. What the fuck? Okay, and finally the ops. Alright, what's going on here? So, no taking accountability stream? Sag. Oh my god, lol. To be clear, GoCounter deleted her post about addressing all of her gay ops bullshit. She didn't delete her channel, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Lol. Oh my god. Shortly after, a Nick Fuentes troll vid called her out. Tradition after community. Oh, Kokoto. This ain't it, Chief. This ain't fucking it. Girl, what the fuck? Let's see. You know, I'm just gonna update it like that, and because why not? We're already talking about drama stuff, might as well. Plus, it keeps me from, like, needing to change the, strain stuff. My throat is dry, like this fucking Sahara. And it's gone. Oh, fuck. But I'm running already, I see. Yeah. Anyway, back to the dumpster fire that is leaflit. Somehow
Being corrupted yesterday. It's a vicious cycle that needs to be broken somewhere, unless you're just okay with living in hell. I find that saying, "Not my fault, teehee," is little comfort as the world collapses around you. Let's be fair, though. People wanting you to address stuff that has nothing to do with you is probably stressful. I could hear the tension in Leaflit's voice. She sounded like a 3-year-old with a severe temporomandibular deformity for the entire video, but I'm not personally aware of any tangible connection she has to the Nux stuff. So I get it, kind of sucks people are pressing you to make comment on something like that. So instead, to make it more relatable and comfortable, let me give her something of her own to address. But first, imagine this. There is a community hall, a space where people can gather and talk about a bunch of different things at a bunch of different tables. It's not necessarily targeted at kids, but kids 13 and up are explicitly welcome, and they do hang out there. Now, at the back of this hall, there is a walled-off area. That's where the porn theater is, and the adults who are hanging out in the mixed space pop in and out of there to masturbate together. So it's not just kids and adults hanging out, it's kids and adults who are there specifically to look at porn hanging out. Now, that seems totally insane to me, but this actually outlines how many Discord servers are run and how Leaflit's own is run. People have all sorts of arguments and hypotheticals about why that's fine, why it's safe, why it's a good idea, why it's okay. Personally, I prefer reality, so let's look at what actually happens when a server is arranged like this. Let's see what actually happens in Leaflet's server. Meet Nur. Nur is an active user on Leaflet's Discord who is granted the Adults tag. This is acquired by contacting mods and gives you access to the Adults channel. While the split between the mixed age areas and the Adult channel is razor sharp and based on some kind of verification, I don't know what they do, the behavior of the users who pass between these two spaces isn't quite so night and day. In the Blue Archive game channel that is open to everyone, early last year, Nur posted a picture of some character or other and said, "Ooh, oh, if you're not familiar, this is a lolicon thing." Another post from Nur should explain it. They say, "I'm a simple man, I see cunny, I ooh oh, crying emoji." And this
Death. 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 Your stance on Goat's current response. That was a dog shit response. Like, from what I've seen so far, I have yet to go through the entire INUT video. And I am, like, working on a little timeline thing. I do need to reference back to that, like, Yen VOD. Like, the Yen VOD where, like, Hidden is on there. I don't know, possibly messaging Hidden, but I don't know what time it is in Germany. I don't want to wake the poor thing up from their slumber. And people deserve a right to sleep, right? But there's this, there's part of me wants to see the good in people. That is something I've had to go, hey, I can't really be doing that while doing commentaries, but I have to give people the benefit of the doubt, you know, try to be better than I previously was when covering things willy-nilly. But it can't be ignored how Trish was being kind of snaky, and it's like apparent that Trish has been like shady for a while. Just gonna make this a little bigger. Oh, oh, a little bit of technical difficulties. Ever since harmful opinions exposed Leaflet, some VTubers really hit peace defense VODs while sweeping for them. Oh, I've seen that while pulling up the video here. I know you guys are gonna look fucking tiny, but wait, what if I just ditched like the cinnamon roll phone? Wait, no, that's too big. You know what? Yeah, we could just. Oop. Hang on, I'm jerry-rigging it. There we go. There we go. I'm just gonna be blocking it a little bit, but, yeah. Sorry about that.
This person talks about Kani a lot on the server. If you don't understand what that means, I'll put it in the context of one of their conversations. Nurse says, women lose sexual value as they mature, and men gain sexual value as they mature. This predisposes us to prefer different ages. Exceptions exist, obviously. Shortly after they say, hag love is unnatural, embrace Kani. Now that you understand.
I'm not repeating that. I don't want to get fucking clipped. But, what the fuck is this? Update pin. Notice of edit 23/2/26 in the UK. Missed a sensor or two. Had to blur my bad, my apologies. I even triple checked before rendering, but must have blanked on these. Okay.
I'll hop back to that Blue Archive channel post. Someone responds to ask, how old is she? Nurse says, Your Honor, she told me she was old enough. The other user responds, all right, since I'm 13, I'm maybe good for now anyway. Zam. Nurse says, damn, bro just admitted to being a toddler. At least I'm honest. That's a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and say that interactions like this shouldn't be happening. But, as I said earlier, we're going to be very fair. Maybe Leaflit or her mods would agree. Maybe they just didn't see it. So let's look at something mods did see multiple times. Meet Black. On the 24th of September 2025, Black posted a couple...
Hi, K-Huck! I found these on a... Okay. Little thing. Hello. I hope you're doing okay. For those who don't know already, K-Huck scheduled another, like, part 2 of, like, the Jar Lord Crust stuff tonight. Go schedule it. Go hit the little bell that says remind me. That way you get notified via your email account attached to whatever account you're doing the little ding on. Nope, I'm just existing. Oh, big hugs. Hang on. I'm not sure how I can hug you with this model, but I could try. Yeah. Okay. Big hugs, K-Hug. Big hugs. You're not escaping the hugs. Big ol' hugs. And now I tricked myself down because that was very gay to do, but oh well. I'll deadass hug you. Like, on site, hug. Thanks. No problem. Just, like, go ahead and rest as much as you can. You earned it. You need it.
of screenshots and said help. In these screen caps, which I think are from VR chat or something similar, someone had added him and asked his age. He had told them he's 14. A user in Leaflet's chat makes a good suggestion. Block, report, no bout. But why, says Black. What if she's my age? You don't want to see my username for Meta or the newer messages, by the way. Another user says women don't talk to men online, it's a bot or a man. Black says cap. The good advice user says no one normal is going to chat with you with that username. She's correct about that. The fact that she didn't nope is a major red flag. Also, are you actually 14? If so, you need to be very careful online. True. There's discussion on how to be safe and how using Discord that young is a bad idea. Black complains about how he's treated just because he's a kid. And finally, the mods are pinged. P-Dog says at moderators, underage user. The mod Crazy responds, okay, we'll make sure to not give them the role for the hentai channel. It is not against the rules to be underage.
That's not why you were pinged. At moderator / Puritan, underage user. Okay, we'll make sure not to give them the role for the hentai channel. This guy uses a laugh emoji. It's not against the rules to be under 18 here. Just don't be a retard or Tylenol user.
18 here, just don't be a retard or Tylenol user. Geo says crazy is my favorite mod, P-Dog posts a meme, and another mod called Dackerbird says, also, don't get groomed kid, Discord is a dangerous place. Now there's something I
Don't get groomed, kid. Discord is a dangerous place.
didn't show you. Did you catch that? First though, let me explain something. I'm censoring Black's name because they claim to have been 14, and currently they would be 15. And that's normally as far as people think about it. But they might also actually be an adult, pretending to be a minor, talking like this. And what would that mean? You don't mess around when stuff like this is happening, you pay attention. Unless you're okay with a kid making themselves a target, or a predator operating on your server, depending on whether they're telling the truth or lying. Now what I didn't show you were the 2 pictures he posted. In the first, you just see the person making contact with him in whatever this is. In the second image though, 3 things jump out immediately. You've got him telling the stranger he's 14. You can see though that the messages are scrolled
Also, look at my name. How old are you? 14. Yet you're the one who added me.
up a bit. In the top left, you can see that the latest message he sent this person was, "Can I see your boobs?" My opinion, whether he's telling the truth about his age or not, at this point, axe the guy. Get rid of him.
Hi,
Mods have been pinged into a highly suspect
SMLPP.
conversation. Surely they looked at these pictures. But it gets much worse. On the right-hand side of this second image, Black's Discord is open. Whoever he's messaging says hi. He says, "What's up?" They say none much, just
3 servers. One of them is leaflets. What's the tea? We're just going over miscellaneous stuff. Anyway, what is going on? Is that Meta or VR chat? This is VR chat with this open. And a bunch of censored. You are 17, right?
chilling my headache better. He says, "Dubs, would you show thighs? You are 17, right?" Solicitation of lewd pictures from someone he believes to be under 18. Whether Black is actually 14 or an adult pretending to be 14, no! A couple months later, mods are once again alerted to Black's behavior. He constantly talks about sexual things and his thirst for femboys, and it annoys the other users. Sean says to him, "Seriously, man, stop trying to
Seriously, man, stop trying to force your gay femboy shiz onto everyone else to avoid accepting that you are gay. My dude, I'm 15. Hermit mods!
force your gay femboy shiz onto everyone else to avoid accepting that you are gay." Black responds to an earlier post and says, "My dude, I'm 15. Yagami VT says, "Mods," in all caps. Floating G says mods. Jackie the Frost says mods.
Mods, 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 mods. Underage user is not illegal. They're actively being. I've been really busy with some questionable. What? Duck, what? What the fuck did I just read? Some questionable DeviantArt account. Duck? Duck? I need you to elaborate. Alarm bells are ringing already. On multiple ends. Okay, Duck, I'm just gonna, hop into voice chat in Duplex's server. Please join in. I need you to explain to me. I need you to explain to me, Duck. Duck. Not gonna lie, how do people who are into femboys act like it isn't gay? Okay.
Alright.
Duck?
Explain. What I meant by that was I'm sure I put it in the void chat, but there's this fucking DeviantArt user that's been fucking self-ship art with a fucking 10-year-old character.
Ooh.
And I've asked them, do they realize the character in question is 10? And had zero fucking response. So
Oh, that's horrific.
yeah, no, I wasn't trying to be weird, I swear.
Oh,
I
no.
wasn't,
I just got really worried because I saw the word DeviantArt. Nothing good comes out of DeviantArt. That's some
God, for
branded
real.
activity.
Thankfully, good news is me and Sheetan are in server with one of, I assume, this person, one of the people that made art for them, and I think they're understanding how this is severe. I think they understand what my problem is, and because I said to them, "Hey, this guy's 10. You shouldn't be making art of fucking letting them fucking making out when, or at least kissing at the very least,
Okay,
when the character is 10."
I do have to ask, the person making the art, how old are they?
So the person because this is all in commissions, but from what I've got from this person, I don't even think they know themselves. Because every time because the closest I've gotten was her appearance. She's either teen to mid-adult. And then I was like, do you see where my concern is coming from?
Wait, how do you... Hold on. This is a 10-year-old character, and they don't know, like, the age of the commissioner asking for this?
They don't even say, not even on their about page. Like, on God, like, I sent one of the examples that I sent in the void chat. But,
I'm checking the void chat.
They're 10. You might need to scroll up a bit. Like, it is confirmed. They are fucking 10, broski. The red bird guy, bro. Like, he's 10. Canonic. Like, it is implied he's a minor. What?
Yeah, this looks like a grown-ass woman with a 10-year-old child character.
That's what I thought. Like,
this is why I
and
asked.
it's really weird they don't address their age. That's really weird.
And this is like commission art?
Yeah, they paid for this shit. And
wait, how do they not know their own fucking age?
I think they know their age. They just refuse to like say it on the fucking what their age is.
Oh,
I think they've just been telling fucking their deviant, their fucking commissioner, the person they're commissioning, they're either teen or young adult.
Can you
and it's like
the doc that they sent?
Was it?
Can you forward me the doc that they sent?
Oh wait, sorry, I couldn't make out what you're saying. Could you like type it?
Can you forward me the Google Doc?
I don't think there is a Google Doc on them, but
it's in one of the screenshots. It's like shared with you. It's the
hold on.
one in your chat with.
Yeah, I'll forward you the Google Doc. This isn't the person that's commissioning them. This is one of the people that accepted one of the that made something for them as a gift. But I'll DM it to you now.
Okay.
It's so
like how much
so
was it?
Fucking weird though.
How much did they pay for this?
I don't even fucking want to know.
And I'm hiding my screen in case there's like some vile shit.
I'm trying to be understanding here, but like they said they knew that the fucking character was a minor. And
they knew. Honest, wait, they knew that this character was a minor and still accepted the commission?
Yeah, I think when I told them, I was like, I did it. There was a screenshot I found. When I put on one of the comments, I'll screenshot it now.
This is the user on.
I'm not even gonna fuck about. This was like sent last night.
This was sent last night. Hang on, where?
I'm trying my hardest not to fucking flip at them, but at the same time, it's like, broski, how would you accept this to any degree?
Section 1.
This, from what I've gathered, the art was made out of like as a gift or something.
Do you have?
Which is like, whatever, if it wasn't so sexualized, but like, oh my god.
How much?
Oh my fucking.
This one is entirely made up by me.
I don't know what to do. Like, I'm glad they understand now. But like, What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
You know what? Let's see if this works. I think I'm hiding the fucking screen. A lot of these are like gone on the links.
Huh? Seriously?
I'm like checking it right now to see like if I can get
Hold on, let me
to.
check. Oh god, what the hell? Like, the thing is, right, I didn't want to say something at first because I was like, oh, maybe I'm overreacting. And then I was like, yeah, no, actually, no. If they're a minor, then I can't. This isn't overreacting.
Apparently, some of these characters are toddlers.
That is correct, and I pointed that out.
Year old
You know,
toddler.
they're fucking.
Fuck.
Hold on. Let me cook real quick. Hold on.
You know what? How much? How? Hey,
I know they do commissions, but like,
I'm trying to
what the
see
fuck?
like
This
their
isn't
commission
even.
info because a lot of these are like completed works.
Hmm.
Where's your commission info? Is it?
But like, oh my god, I'd expect this to come from any other fandom but the Looney Tunes fandom, bro. This is wild. Wild in a bad way. I'd expect this shit from like the FNAF community, not the fucking Warner Brothers fandom. What the fuck?
There's nothing in terms of she's watching.
I could send you the account of the person who's commissioning it though, if you
Oh,
want.
please do. Please do.
Oh yeah, bet. Yeah, bet.
I know we were talking about
I
leaflit
think
just a minute ago, but no, this is a lot more important.
I think they might. Nah. You don't even need to look hard. You don't even need to fucking look hard. Just the
Oh
first
dear
result,
God.
and you see fucking. What do I do, Gray? What the fuck do I do? Should I like
Add
call
me
them
to that
out
chat.
or?
Yes, you call them out.
All right,
One of these is a literal baby. If I'm
God.
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna call their asses out.
Yes. And I want
Like
in
last
that
night, I
group
was like,
chat.
I'm gonna give them to tomorrow. If they don't fucking respond, like, and they keep being a pussy, they're getting called out, and they've are a bit late to that, buddy. So yeah, they're getting called out.
This door.
This is what the fuck happens when you start shit with Asanoki. This is what fucking happens.
It's
It's
born
shit.
2004. Deviant for 7 years.
For me, it showed up as 8 years for some reason, but I don't know if I'm sure.
I think it's getting like close to like the anniversary of when they
Hmm.
joined on. What the fuck on? They're 22.
Wait, they're 22?
Yeah, I just did the math. They were born September 25th, 2004. And like they would be either just like turned 22 last year or currently 22. But they are in their 20s.
Hmm.
Don't you fucking bastard.
Well,
Yep. They have a Twitter.
Yeah. They have a Twitter.
They have a Twitter.
Oh my god, send that shit to me. Send
It's
that shit
linked
to me.
on the About tab for DeviantArt.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
My
Facebook,
bad.
Instagram, Twitter,
Oh, what
and YouTube.
they fucking brave. Sorry, do I have permission to clock their shit, bro? For real?
Yeah, I'm not your keeper.
Oh, damn. Alright, what if... Time to look for this cunt's where? Because bro is a skill issue.
Oh no, I'm looking through the YouTube library
Oh,
right
god.
now. When was this channel made? Oh
Is it on
no.
there about... Is it on there about me? Is it on the about me, or am I tweaking?
I don't think you are. I just don't know. Like, there's a reason I'm not showing the account on stream, just in case.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Oh, they're even an admin on fucking two groups, bro. What the fuck? What the actual fuck, chat? Why is this happening?
you know what? Add me to that group. What's the oh no part? This person accepts commission art for really suspicious art involving a grown woman and a 10-year-old character.
Yeah.
Sexually provocative art of a toddler.
I can actually invite you to the server that
Please
one
do.
of the people that made art for them is in.
Please do.
I'm gonna ask them if they're okay with that first, since
Yeah,
I
because
did it
I
with
have some
so.
I have some questions for this person, and I'm gonna try and be like as less mean as possible. Because I don't
Be
know.
completely mean to a nanny. So we gotta clock that shit. The minute
Excuse me,
this
what the
motherfucker
actual
started.
fuck?
Because I'm sorry.
Huh?
Like I'm sorry, but being fucking creepy over a Looney Tunes character is crazy fucking work.
Okay.
Someone end me.
This person I'm being shown, like, before the second person who, like, actually commissioned the art. The person who made the art has, like, also prior history of making very similar work.
Yeah.
But
I'm
there's
sure.
no commission info available, so we don't know what it was paid for.
Apparently, for what I've seen of that document, it's like they were doing it they were doing it for fun. But even at that, like, you.
Ew, like, are these, like, the PBS Kids mascots?
Yeah, I wish I was joking.
Characters
Someone
from the
ends me.
Powerpuff Girls.
Mm. Does this make me look bad? What the fuck? Please don't tell me I'm gonna get cancelled for calling out their shit.
That's why I'm wanting in, just to ask questions. That way we know for certain that this isn't like something like just to cover bases. What the
I'm already making the follow-up post to Anais anyway, because this shit needs to be called out.
Oh, wow, okay. That's weird art of Cream the Rabbit.
Wait, where? Am I tripping? Which one's that?
Page
Oh yeah,
15.
Cream the Rabbit, the fucking Sonic character. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. Like, as soon as I'm in that server, I'm asking questions.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, you know what? Fuck this. I'm too tired to wait for an answer. They're just gonna have to suck it up. They're gonna have to grow a pair because there's no way I'm taking my reputation down just for them. Like, am I fucked? Oh, I'm so fucked. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me I'm gonna get a call out video on me.
why the fuck would you get a call out video? We're just covering
I don't know.
bases.
Like I don't know. Like the minute I make this call out post, I feel like people are gonna be coming at me for making a big deal over nothing. But like, it's not over nothing though.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Alright, let's start. Did you know Beeper is 10? Tiny Toons Adventures never confirm the exact ages of the characters, but it's heavily implied. The characters are heavily implied to be minors. No, they are minors. They are minors.
yeah. Like I don't know. When I watched both the original series and the reboot, it just really gave off like minor vibes. That is like that was just me being blunt. My wholehearted concern from an objective standpoint is just it's really weird to get that shit commissioned, you know?
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Since this is kind of fucking creepy, I'm just gonna share my screen.
Ooh. I'm sorry, Gray. I didn't mean to ruin your chill stream.
Oh no, no. This stopped being chill the moment I started.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope.
Alright, chat, I'm cooking. Nah, I am fucking
Yep, I
I'm
can't
done,
show any
like
of this. Nope, I can't show any of this. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Hang on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to there is Discord.
I gave them like a really good chance to explain, but they fucking took for nice to personally explain, but nah, they've lost that.
I choose to wake up and join. Oh, you did. But like, what the fuck am I even like supposed to react? Is that? Yeah, I accidentally flashbang the audience. I'll edit it in post. I'll edit it in post. Hang on. Okay. Answer. God damn you! Oh, they went offline. Fuck you. Not. Hang on. We're joining like the chat in this server.
Messages.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. I tagged this person twice.
Like, from what I've seen, they've only made like 2 art for this individual, and
Oh no, that's not including the stuff in the Google document.
oh yeah, that. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna DM you my call-up post. Just let me know what you think.
Okay, I'll look at it in a bit. I just need this fucker to get back online! Thank you. We'll mark that
No
as
problem.
red for right now. Like, dude, what? What the fuck even is going on? Hang on.
I don't even. Oh fuck! I should not have dragged you into it. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's fine. I just really
Alright.
cannot share the screen right now.
I had
Because
this really good eel fried rice. It was like so fucking good.
let's see. List of mascots. Yes, I'm an adult. One of them's named. Yeah, because these look like kids. Even if there's no ages listing. Okay. One of their voice actors was who were 4 years old at the time they started, so that would be 2 years later. Like from 4 to 8 years old. Like these are mascots for kids. They're gonna be kids. Cream the Rabbit is 6.
Yeah, I'm a smoke this cunt's ass for real. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, you come at me, you best not miss. You know, like
The first thing we need to cover is uh wait, he defends pedophiles. All the characters shown in these artworks are underage, while they might be intended as jokes. Pretty concerning or gross situation.
submit. All right, called their ass out. They cooked. They cooked. I mean, what the
Defending well-known bad actors.
see the
Oh,
favorites. Oh yeah, that tab I just saw.
I just got to section 2.
Oh, okay. is with the fart fetish though? What? Like he shrugs it off as humor, but what the fuck?
Trigger
What
warning.
Oh, this is actually.
What the fuck?
Oh, what did you find?
Film and PC Geek, 2007.
Hmm.
Never bring up someone's past drama. All of it stays in the past. Roll
Well,
10.
no.
Oh, no,
All
no, no,
right.
no, 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 no.
No. If they're making really messed up shit or doing messed up shit, then no, that rule does not apply. Should not apply. That shit needs to. Rule 10 needs to go because that shit, nah.
No, what this person needs to do is close all their accounts. Close it. And fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, forever.
Doesn't seem like they're gonna do that anytime soon, for real.
Now moving on to the other half of this document, where it's evident he's defending pedophiles. Mentions someone named Fem PC Geek. Where is? Get some callouts. Oh no!
Oh god, what?
In one of the screenshots, it says, "Be aware this user because he sent child pornography to members of the server he's in."
What? Oh my god.
Rebranded under the name Film
Yeah,
PC
no,
Geek
he's fucked.
2007, and has not yet addressed things he has done and was canceled for. Then we have Neoblast, a fairly popular cartoon community artist who I assume used to be friends with PC Geek before the events of May 23rd. Then we have Pixar fan 8695, who owns a large server that seems to be a main hub for Neoblast and others venting and discussion of PC Geek and other drama. Finally, we have Audrin, who seemed to be a good friend of PC Geek before 23 as well. On November 19th, the Neoblast warned the Pixar fan server for PC Geek. It says here, FCG said he didn't send porn. Is there an imposter around? He's a goddamn liar. FCG now says you are right. He said he's moved on and never thought of any of it. I don't trust him. Me either. FCG can just shut up and get out. All of us three, we can't trust him. He is now banned from my server. Has no one fucking reported this guy?
Why
Also,
they
these
didn't
motherfuckers
beyond me.
said he's sending child porn to people. Has no one, reported this?
Nobody. And
Nobody fucking reported this.
No, and that's sad. This shit needs to be reported, on God.
That's fucking deplorable. Wanna know why it's fucking deplorable?
It is. It just is.
It's illegal. You
You know
have these
what? Fuck
people
it.
acknowledging that this motherfucker is sending child sexual abuse material within servers to people. And not one of them had like fucking said anything to the cops?
Oh god. Alright, I've just reported them.
You reported Film and Computer Geek 2007.
I reported the Aldrin Joseph 25 dude. Wait, are they different people
They
or
are
am
different
I
people.
Oh fuck. Send me their user and I'll fucking report them.
Just
Just give me
I don't. Yeah, here it is. Let me just snag that for you. Do not talk to this account.
No, I won't.
Also send you the Google Doc.
Hmm.
Because everyone is like.
I think everyone's wanting.
No. The person who, like, asked for the art is not the 22-year-old. The person we're in the server with is 22. Like, in and around 22 years old. And he's fucking running! I'm sorry, if you're sweeping for someone who has sent child pornography, you should go the way of the goat Kato. Persona non fucking grata. Immediately.
Like what the fuck? Like this is some messed up shit. I think it-
Yeah.
ECG 2K7. How do I block someone without sending them a friend request first?
Near impossible.
Oh fuck. Alright.
Just. If you end up in a server with that person, report it immediately.
Alright. Will do.
For background, Multivision is a user that has been called out for previous distribution. Yeah, they link the doc.
Oh. Oh my. Hold on. Link the doc. Do I link it in chat or?
There's that one. It was like hyperlinked within the doc you gave me.
I see. Oh my. What? I didn't even think this was going to be that big. This feels like finding out about what Putty did all over again, honestly. That's what this feels like.
It doesn't look
Not
like
saying that
any of them, like, fucking.
Like, I'm not comparing them in any way, but this feeling I'm feeling is like
Wait.
almost the same
Wait a
as
minute.
I felt back then. Oh
When
my
was this
god.
doc made? 13. What? Doesn't say, like,
Hold on, I'm just reading it now.
That would be 2 years ago. If they were 16 in 2024, they would be 18 now? You are 11 years older than you. Are these made by fucking kids? Okay, you sent it when I was 15. Turned 16 on December 14th, 2023. So that would make him currently. You'd be 19 currently.
So an adult, basically.
Yeah, he would be an adult
least in the
now. And
At
no
least-
one's. Hang on.
At least in the UK, like, if you're 19, you would be considered an adult.
Globally,
I don't know what it's
you
like
would
in the
be
US.
considered an adult. Nothing about a report. NECMEC. Nothing about NECMEC. Police. Nothing about police. Oh my god! Why the fuck didn't you people fucking report it?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking report that shit.
No, if you suspect a user is sending child pornography, or if someone is sending child pornography around on the internet, you report them, like, depending on where you are, to the proper authorities. Where is... It says, timeline, critique of PC Geek. Critiquing the call-out. Loose ends. Conclusion. What the fuck even is this?
Wait. What am I even reading?
This is a piss poor Google document about someone committing a serious crime.
On God. Part of me feels like the person who wrote this is treating it like a joke, but I don't know.
I don't care if he was a
Maybe
dick in your Discord server. If he's sharing illegal materials, you report that.
This is critiquing the call out. Oh my God. This better be rage
Can't find
bait.
it anywhere. I'll happily take a look.
This better be rage bait because
Oh, that better be
this is
rage
like
bait.
a piss poor call out.
Because if that doc was made to be serious, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Oh God.
Mr. Gamer, do you want both Google documents? Let me know, okay? Because I'm skimming through this. It looks like nothing was done. Doctor.
I don't think I highly doubt anything was done. Oh, Aldrine was mentioned in like one server.
Okay.
One Aldrine server was mentioned once in this whole document.
I'm giving both of these to Mr. Gamer.
Yeah, good.
The second link is a little weird. It's gross. So, like, these yahoos say, hey, this guy has child pornography. Doesn't do anything about it except make a Google document?
Fucking disgusting. Oh! Aldrin is in this doc, like in an actual screenshot. He says, "Giving Neo a taste of his own medicine, huh?" Yes, I'm so fucking sick and tired of being belittled by his sayings. Sucks typing on the glove. Bro, come on. Like, can we handle this shit maturely? On God. Oh, what? I honestly wish I was making this up.
What the fuck
But I'm
am I
not.
reading? It's in the loose ends area, page 43. In reply to someone saying, it's child pornography, that is what it is, it's not art. I'm also to blame for this, as this was my thing for a short period of time, but I've moved on, and what the fuck was the art?
Yeah, what the fuck is the art? PC Geek.
No, all of them. What was the art? Because when you're calling something like that, you need to be like very careful. Oh boy. Yeah, oh boy indeed, Mr. Gamer.
I mean, when I first brought up a nice girl, like, as a user in the void, in the gummy gecko, in the gecko server, I didn't know whether or not to, because I didn't want to seem like I was making false allegations. But then when I read this stuff and do the research, I was like, okay, yeah, no, ew.
Post paragraph.
So I tried. Like, to be fair, I have tried to be careful.
DC Geek, once known as Emerald YT Online, posted pornographic images of himself in a Discord server in a public Discord server that was very likely filled with minors. Very likely. Is it or is it not full of minors?
It's not a case of it's very likely. Like, is it or is it not, you know?
As the cartoon community is understandably full of them. On approximately May 23rd, 2023, PC Geek at the time was working on the My Life as a Teenage Robot project. Robot isn't spelled like that. And seemed to be an important and pivotal member of the project, as his removal from the team on Wicker's My Life as a Teenage Robot blog can be found here. This wiki does not exist.
It doesn't?
No. Hang on.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm sharing my fucking screen with you. I'm showing you what happens.
Yeah.
Like,
They might have just taken it down to avoid scrutiny. I don't know. Oh wait, no, they didn't.
right here. We don't recognize this URL you provided. God. There is no fandom wikis with this name.
Oh my god, they definitely took it down.
There is screenshots. Hang on. A little bit of the cotton mouth.
I don't know. Did I do the right thing by?
Yeah,
like, sharing it?
What the fuck am I even looking at anymore? In light, but with heavy hearts. Hang on. I think I can share this. In light, but yet Heavy Hearts, Emerald YT, EST 2007 has been banned off the My Life as a Teenage Robot wiki indefinitely due to him signing child pornography of himself. Oh, it's of himself? In a
Oh
server.
my god!
I and another member of the server moderating. Why didn't you report this?
Please report. The report. Oh my! Please
We,
just.
little
Why
on the
will not
wiki's
people not report this
Discord
shit?
server, have come to an agreement. He has been banned permanently from here. Permanently. Discord user Mackenzie Border Collie was alerted of artwork that depicted Lincoln and Linka kissing, which is incest.
Oh yeah, the typical characters people make incest art of.
And also, Emerald was sent half-naked images of himself. Has sent half-naked images of himself in the bathtub, one of which had a telltale indication. I'm not reading the rest of that. This is not okay, Norweedy. You never reported it! Did you shut down the server? Did you report your server?
Wait, are you asking me or?
No, I'm just screaming because.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. What the fuck am I looking at anymore?
Hey, I'll be back. I'm just gonna try and like relax and listen to some music. I'll be back though. I'm not gonna leave the VC.
Okay.
Good luck. This is good fucking luck. Great. I know you can do it. You've done it. You've handled this.
I decided to go into comedy. This is my fate
God.
now. This minor is sending nudes of himself in a server with other minors. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Fuck my life! We do not. This is not okay, nor do we condone the kind of stuff here at the My Life as a Teenage Robot wiki. We, under any order, do not allow cyberbullying, fraud, impersonation, sexual exploitation on the wiki. The NSFW artwork you sent to the server, I moderated in was the last straw. Things had to be done. You played yourself into this, and the cards lie on the table. So, how old was everybody? What even is this? Wait a minute, what's this next part? In addition to this, someone has reported Gabo's server a few days ago for this. And when the server gets reported, you're in deep trouble. If such a report is successful, your account gets disabled and deleted. The server also gets deleted, and everyone else who's in the server gets a Discord message saying they have been removed for breaching Discord's terms of service. I thought I liked you and trusted you as a friend, Emerald, but... Hold on! You were more concerned about getting in trouble than you are about the fact that Emerald is sending materials of himself. Hold on. But apparently you betrayed us, let alone the very wiki you and I established and made, only for you to stab me in the back. As for the fearful impression that that also wasn't cool of you to do this, nor do I condone the impersonation of anybody, let alone fearful of people, let alone myself. When the Jenny Miku figure YouTube's drop? When it did drop, changing your profile picture and nickname on one of my friend's servers to be like my name and profile completely broke and killed the camel's back. Let alone killed my trust in you. Also, coming back via an alt account circumvents your ban. Not cool.
Alright, I have returned. How bad was it?
They were more concerned about the server going down than the fucking child said the shit.
What the fuck? What? Bro's more worried about the server than safety. That is actually sad. That is actually the saddest shit I've seen.
I'm going to reread this section. Someone also reported Gabo's server a few days ago over this. When a Discord server gets reported, you are in deep trouble. If such a reporting is successful, your account gets disabled and deleted. The server also gets deleted. And everyone else who's in the server gets a Discord message saying the server has been removed for breaching Discord's terms of service.
And obviously they don't want that, so they're refusing to take... Bro, what sense does that make?
If a server's getting reported for someone sending CSAM of themselves into a Discord server, that's Discord protecting that child from themselves.
Okay, so... Alright, hot take, but this seems to me that they just don't care about safety. That they just care more about a fucking cartoon server than they do about child safety.
That's what it seems like to me. Especially after finding out this earlier this morning after reinstalling Windows and all my programs. After finding out this from my sources on Discord, I've decided to cut ties with... We don't see what that is. We don't see what that fucking is.
Oh my god.
After finding this out from my sources, I've decided to cut ties with Emerald from all online sources. That said, I'd like to welcome the Tiger Pro 9000 and Drift Loud to my Life as a Teenage Rookie as our new administrators. Blah, blah, blah. Emerald, you betrayed my life. No one fucking cares about the goddamn wiki! The very same wiki you and I had created, and I will never forgive you for this. You disgust me, and you left a bad taste in my mouth, man. You're not welcome here anymore, nor will we miss you. We will not miss you. Good day. Update, June 5th, 2023. Emerald made an apology letter about this post where he mentions it of him being caught, everything that has happened in the past 1.5 years. I've known you 1.5, almost 2 years. You will never be forgiven, nor do I want to see you on the web again. I hope your parents catch you doing this.
Is there anything I can do
I want to throttle
right now to help?
all these asshole idiots! Like, what the fuck is this? I hope your parents catch you doing this disgusting, especially doing this. One, I want to point out that, and this is a possibility that no one ever considers a lot, is that you don't know if this person, Emerald, is a victim of this, of child exploitation. And this was normalized to him. You don't know if, we don't know a lot of things about Emerald because a lot of these are fucking stupid. Wait, people still care about my life as a teenage robot? They keep spelling it as Rabot. Yeah, but they're caring more about the wiki and Discord server for this dumb little project than the safety of the minors. I hope your Discord got
Just
taken
one
down.
question, Ray, is there anything I can do to help? Like, anything you need me to do?
I want Alpine in here. I want to hear them talk. I know I'm probably not gonna get that. What is this?
Nah, it took me fucking ages to get Aldrain to even join the server. Took me ages to even get this far as to get him into a server.
Hang on.
You know what, I'm gonna ping him again. Fuck this. Be for real right now, Aldrin. How can
If I don't hear anything within the hour, my conclusion is going to be that everyone's a fucking idiot. Uh,
I'm trying to think of ways to help.
need to get some water eventually. This is disgusting, especially coming on not just one, not two, but 3 alternate accounts. I especially pulling the suicide card, which is so not cool. Coming from a person that almost committed suicide for real twice. Why? 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 Why?
I love how we were originally calling out like one artist, but then it ended up with us calling out like 3 artists.
That just gives off tension-seeking energy, and none of us like that. Therefore, you're banished to the show. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. That being said, this is Jenny Wakeman 9, sole owner and founder of the My Life as a Teenage Robot Wiki. Signing off now. No, Emerald has been officially written off the site. Therefore, he will not be involved in his contributions to the main page and throughout the My Life as a Teenage Robot Wiki. Jenny, new primary owner of the My Life as a Teenage Robot Wiki. You know what? I'm gonna see if this wiki is still up.
I have my doubts that they would even keep that shit up.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, they kept it up.
No,
That's
this
surprising.
is something else. Okay, we found
Phonics?
Jenny Wakeman. Insist about the wiki. Originally established on fandom by Wicker Basket 9. September 17th, 2019. So they would have still been kids. Or kids. Oh, good thing I'm hiding my screen.
Oh,
Why is... Okay. Why does this have personal information? Good thing I'm not showing that. Yeah, it has personal information.
for God's sake.
Edmund. Administration. Staff.
Oh my.
Oh, just this one person.
What to say? Yeah, this is really fucked up. Like, crazy fucked up.
There's nothing here. Oh! This page isn't working! The fuck?
I'm gonna have to bleach my eyes after this.
Yeah, it's trying to load the page, but it's not loading the page.
After this, I really just need to bleach my eyes because what the actual fuck?
Oh, they took down the entire wiki.
So another dead end. We do be getting a lot of them nowadays. Fucking hell.
This Yahoo isn't answering.
Army isn't even surprised.
So there isn't much you can do. What I would recommend is that you focus on the primary two people. Which is this
Are you
Yahoo
talking to me?
and like his art. Primarily focus on that. Since you can't really find a whole lot about the other stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that we just outright disregard the other shit because that's a whole ass rabbit hole. I'm not intelligent enough to fucking
Mix
deep
it
dive.
up. Okay, to explain what My Life as a Teenage Robot is, it's basically if Sonic the Hedgehog and My Life as a Teenage Robot did a fusion dance and this happened. And since this person's not going to answer anytime soon, I'm going to head off.
Yeah, same.
That was one hell of a derail, guys. But, let's, get back to our area. That's one fucking hell of a derail. But yeah, that was tragic. That was tragic. I'll keep you updated. Great. Okay, thank you. Because that was foul. But we're gonna watch a few more minutes of this leaflet coverage. No, you're fine. We're gonna watch a few more minutes of this leaflet coverage, probably finish this leaflet video. And we're gonna take a quick break to look at, more leaflet stuff.
Holy Dandere actually tags them, and so does Yagami. Jackie the Frost says, underage user. Black says, it's not illegal. Julio shows up confused. Yagami says, it's against the rules of the Discord, MF. Julio says, it's not against the rules. Julio, by the way, is not just a mod. He is Leaflet's producer. You can see that on his LinkedIn, and also here's a clip of Leaflet.
On YouTube, I'm not even the head decision maker. I have a producer handling that. His name is Julio.
Yeah, Julio is Leaflet's YouTube producer. Ducks.
Giggle about it, and editor seems more accurate. But who am I to argue with the guy's CV? Nun163 says to Black, 15 and you want to F dudes? You're chopped, cooked, and bald, my guy. Black responds, I already said I'm 15, broski. Holy Dandere says this server is 18 plus, dingus. Black says cap. Julio asks where it says that. Floating Cheese says 15 and already gay and porn addicted. Now Julio is correct, and the presence of minors is referred to in the rules, in a very strange rule. Rule 6. Act like responsible adults. Even if you may not be 18, know that this is treated as an adult server. Lots of ways to interpret that.
The fuck kind of rule is that? No. This is treated as an adult server. If that was true, you wouldn't have any minors in there, period.
Responsible adults, Even if you may not be 18, know that this is treated as an adult server. Lots of ways to interpret that. Here's how Black interprets it. It says you can be a minor, but act like adult. That certainly is what he's doing. Mods are fully aware he's not being stopped. Okay, your life could be a lot easier if you just nuked kids on site and kept a damper on pervert stuff, so if they do get in, it's not going to be the end of the world. Easy for me to say though, because I'm not a porn-addicted queer who enjoys hanging out and sharing spank bank material with others. So I suppose I need to check my privilege there. I'm not Christian like them, I don't have a Bible study channel, so I get
Bible study channel.
out and sharing spank bank material with others. So I suppose I need to check my privilege there. I'm not Christian like them, I don't have a Bible.
No. I'm gonna grab water. I'm gonna grab water. I'll be back. And I just came back. The British are here. Give me a second. Hello, Yennefer. I see you coming in, destroying my house, leaving. Hi, Sheeton. I'm back with microwave burritos and water. Who's God forsaken Brits? Hey, they already have it hard enough as it is, Mr. Gamer. Plus, isn't like Yen Welsh? I don't know where that is, but I think it's part of the UK. I could be wrong. What the? Okay, what's being sent to me? That back again. Had a kebab. Ooh, I hope you enjoyed that kebab, psychic friend Toy Freddy. Desiree will cover perfection soon. Desire. I downloaded Data at the Cemetery. Let's go! Give me a second. I am Desire. G-Salt content. Salt. I'm nowhere near Wells. Check the comment section. Well, I'm dumb and American. I also never learned geography. Comment section. I'd like you to make a content cop episode on Perfection the Natural Selection. His name is too much. It'd be fun, but wholly prepare yourself for if you do. Just a warning. How did you know? I didn't. You just told me. Okay. Who made your current Fugi? I'm glad you asked. It is a very talented artist named Grunge Bunny VT. If you would like, Yen, I can like send you like the Twitter for him if you want. He has comms open. And my Fugi stopped like working around last week, so I'm using VTube Mini. I also like use it as a Fugi model because I love it so much. Again, that is Grunge Bunny VT. Okay, give me a hot minute. I gotta hide my screen real quick. That way we don't lose our place. Okay, that has been sent over. Where were we? Over here. Boop. Mr. Gamer considering. Okay.
I just
Okay.
found this new.
Oh no.
I just found this new fanboy, and I can already tell you it's time to bring something back.
What we do here is go back.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to look out for that because one of my favorite lol cows, and I know people are gonna. Anyways, insert random ass meme. I sent Chuli. Fun fact about me, Perfection the Natural Selection is my favorite lol cow. Because you can never take him seriously. Now, for those unfamiliar with Perfection the Natural Selection, Cheaton also covered Perfection over on his channel, but this Chris Blue video says it all. Hang on.
Local tax experts.
Oh, come on. Ah, yes, the army. Hang on, I'm just replying to Yen real quick. I want to answer on stream. It's important. Plus, I'm trying to, like, answer people during streams more. Donate to so they can get YouTube Premium. Well, I am working on getting a microphone, Yen. Since you did point that out, and I gave it some thought, I'm like, yeah.
Lolcow.
Oh, hang on. Playback speed 1.5. This is like a 20-minute video.
A person who thinks they are in a better position / social rank in a group than they actually are, due to skewed views of the world around them and unaware that they are seen in a bad light as nothing but a tool. to get a small amount of enjoyment from. Lolcows believe they laugh along with the group, when in reality, they get laughed at. In the ever-growing age of the internet, there are various imbeciles who are given this title in a wide variety of genres, from grifters and loudmouths like Andrew Tate and Sneeko, to public nuisances like Fuzi and Johnny Somali, to the FGC with Erican and DSP, and, most infamously, LTG.
You should kill yourself now!
However, there's one lolcow that hit a little closer to home for me, because this one is part of a more specific community. A community I myself have been a part of for the last 20 years. The Dragon Ball community.
That's right. This person's from the Dragon Ball community. Please note, I'm not a fan of Dragon Ball. At all. But this is funny.
Helps the channel out, and I don't get...
There we go.
Before we continue, make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I don't get paid for this shit anyway, so please. This man, if I can even call him that, is probably the most notorious among the fandom, no biggie. From his cringe narcissism and inflated ego, to the dumbest OC comparable to Chris Chan's Sonichu, with a backstory so mind-numbingly stupid, it makes Mind's Eye look like peak fiction. I've seen more believable stories in hentai than this bullshit. Not to mention, times he's tried to virtue signal despite the, allegations. That's right, he's Sparking Zero's biggest hater, Xenoverse's biggest glazer, the plague of the Dragon Ball community, Paragon. I'm calling him Lord, get the fuck out of here. Now before we get started, allow me to introduce myself. I am your host, the adequate YouTuber slash professional dumbass, the Haitian sensation that's sweeping the nation, the man, the myth, the legend, yes that's me, the man that wants to commit Persona 3. What it do, it's your boy, Chris Blue.
I need to edit like this man. I'm sorry, I need to edit like him. Mixed with all the Yandere Sim thumbnails from 20... this is still giving Danganronpa vibes, Dragon Ball fans can read, mixed with old Yandere Sim thumbnails from 2015, Xenoverse Peak Rah. I've never played Xenoverse. I never watched Dragon Ball. I don't know what goes on in that fandom, and it kind of scares me. Because I keep seeing, like, muscular men. Like, hyper-muscular men screaming constantly. Let's Universe mid. I got, like, top rankings in the raids in, like, 2024. Woo! That sounds really good. Super Itachi, Lord Paragon, Perfection, the Natural Selection is the LTG of Dragon Ball. Nerd. Technically, I played. The community hella toxic. Avoid them like the plague. Okay, I'm not. The only thing I know is that the main guy is voiced by Sean Schimmel. And I'm not a fan of that guy.
And it is a pleasure to see you. And with that, let's get started. Now, first of all, while he may go by Paragon or Perfection now, to me, as well as to many others, he will forever be known as the most toxic sore loser in the Xenoverse community, known as the Super Itachi. real original name. Now, I'm gonna go out on record and say, I love Xenoverse 2, but I can recognize its flaws. But the amount of glaze this guy applies when speaking about this game is downright unhealthy. The reason he goes by Perfection in the first place is because of his perfect win rate in Xenoverse 2. However, that is only based on a technicality. Allow me to explain. So, in Xenoverse 2, the player name is typically white. But, if a player repeatedly disconnects or rage quits, their name will go from white to red. And Perfection here is notorious for that. Ask practically any
He's Scarlet Red. And he stands out like a sore thumb.
Xenoverse player to name a red name, and it's almost guaranteed they'll say Super Itachi. He is the face of them. He boasts of a perfect win rate, but in reality, he's been handed more L's than Yamcha probably 100 times over. He just plugs before the game can officially count it. And don't even get me started on his OC, dear god. Okay, TLDR. He is apparently the son of Gine and Bojack. Yes, Bojack. as in Unbound, and his character spends his time beating Dragon Ball's strongest and taking their women. Or girls, but we'll get to that. Now, first off, as an enjoyer of the BoJack movie, fuck you. He is the Gary Stew of Gary Stews. Imagine, will you? You take the worst traits of every isekai protagonist and then multiply that by the net worth of Elon Musk. He made a character so ridiculously broken in concept so he could commission art to satisfy his harem and cucking fetish. He lusts over practically every female character, and I do mean practically every female character, and commissions art of him.
Fun fact about this that I learned through Sheeton is that Super Itachi here used the entirety of the life insurance policy that he got from both his mother and grandmother solely on commissions. He may look intimidating, but BoJack is an extremely weak villain. He looks like a goblin. I have the Spanish guy in my eyes. Sean Schimmel backed the hashtag Kick Vic movement. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's the reason I don't like him. Because of what he did to fucking Vic. I also remember him whitewashing Richi from Bleach. He also whitewashed Miriko. Fucking Miriko. If you don't know who Miriko is, you'll find out in a minute. So, that one of the arts I saw is his ass! Of his ass! Oh. Oh no! This guy's really skirting the YT censor rules! The fact that this is able to come out in the way that it has is beautiful. I am not reading that sheet. Miracle being the lady from MHA. Yeah, the one with the bunny ears. He called him Melanin. You're gonna find out about that one.
Him fucking them. Including other people's OCs.
Wait a minute.
Female character. And commissions art of him fucking them. Including other people's OCs.
Careful, you gonna commission art of them for his pride!
Have y'all ever seen that Mighty Keef skit about gamers that goon too much?
If it's not a game I can goon to, then it's not a game at all.
I love me some Yiddies like the next man, but this is too much.
Oh, it's not enough, actually. See, I need to goon max at all times, and I hate when they put gaming into my goon sesh.
Oh, none of these words are in the Bible.
Have you ever encased yourself in peanut butter while playing Dead or Alive volleyball?
Yeah, that's him. Dear God, it is so disgustingly sad and pathetic. I'd call him the Drake of Xenoverse, but even Drake had decent music at one point. Like, bro, we get it. You get no bitches and haven't once felt the touch of a woman. Now go take a shower and go outside for once. As far as Sparking Zero goes, he's just mad there aren't more female characters for his goon sesh, and that he can't create his own character so he can continue to roleplay. That's practically it. Everything else he says is just bullshit. Even outside of Dragon Ball, man's just a weirdo overall. I mean, just look at his Twitter. Like,
Wait a minute, I gotta...
Even outside of Dragon Ball, man's just a weirdo overall. I mean, just look at his Twitter.
By the way, he still has Twitter. The only thing that would get me to watch WWE Evolution 2, because without this, I'm skipping. Melina entrance.
Like,
Wait a minute, what was that last one?
Even outside of Dragon Ball, man's just a weirdo overall. I mean, just look at his Twitter. Like,
Oh my god, I am not reading that! Super Gooner!
Ugh. I remember a while back there was an incident involving two cosplayers. They posted themselves cosplaying as Tatsumaki and Fubuki from One Punch Man, and the one cosplaying Tatsumaki just so happened to be of petite size, which is, accurate. Then out of nowhere, this weird ass pops in, calls her a child, and tries to virtue signal. The cosplayer even clarified that then, and the one cosplaying Tatsumaki just so happened to be of petite size, which is, accurate. Then out of nowhere, this weird ass pops in, calls her a child.
Somebody has their little girl on here dressed like this. Where's CPS or FBI when you fucking need them? This is actually goddamn disgusting. And I better not fucking hear the mother approves of this, so I swear to God, God needs to strike down the earth with comets. Keep them away from me. Not yet. I'll get in front of you. Not gonna lie, Ariachi looks even worse. Looks worse whitewashed. Always perfect. Anyways, perfection is living proof of that Aaron Yeager was right. I don't know what you mean by that, but
Tries to virtue signal. The cosplayer even clarified.
My brother in Christ, I am 22 years old. Oh, so you're the one taking the picture with your phone, with the phone in your hand. How dare you use your little sister for clout like that? She's too young to be dressing like that. That's against the law, and that's degrading. And it's setting her up for the wrong lifestyle. I'm afraid for you. Like, at this point, we need the rambling.
That she was in her 20s, but he just proceeded to be a dick.
I'm taking the picture. I'm 21. The little sister is 22. I'm almost 5'11". She is 4'11". We're both grown adults cosplaying adult characters.
Dickhead. Now, granted, he wasn't the only one pulling that shit, but I just find it real ironic, considering he's what is it again?
Oh, come on. By the way, here's this. No, I want to copy the link.
Yeah, that. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna just show you all the screenshots so you can see for yourself, because this shit's putrid. The screenshot so you can see for yourself, because this shit's putrid.
You still want to fuck? You know I'm 14, right? And? By the way, this is like this is a big screenshot. You accept women as sentient beings when they're merely breeding cattle in pleasure instruments.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, man.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, not reading that.
Oh, shit! Get the fuck out of here! You need to see!
What?
Oh, wow.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Dude, no amount of context will save you from the allegations. 5 of these words should never be put together in a sentence. You are sick.
You's a freaky ass nigga!
Hi, Future Blue here. So apparently, upon further discovery, the first screenshot might be fake. As in, it's not confirmed that it's fake, it's not confirmed that it's real, but there's a chance that first one is fake. But it doesn't really matter because all the rest of them are 100% real. Including this one. What the fuck? So why am I talking about this freaky ass nigga? Well, about 2 weeks ago, as of me recording this, a certain tweet blew up. Goten's Pizza, now going by Goku but short, quote
I'm gonna read chat real quick. Like, at this point, we need the rumbling. Hell, maybe we need, like, Madara at this point. I was switching from comp to phone, just saw the Gaza part. First thought is, why is he yelling about Gaza in anime when I realized it was an ad? I'm probably gonna look for that later so I can, like, promote that Save the Kids ad. Sometimes I can see why Light Yagami did it.
Tweeted Paragon's post of art of him beating Gogeta and cucking him, and pretty much said, I will pay people to draw Gogeta whooping his ass. And you want to know how the internet responded? No need, man. We'll do it for free. And thus, the Dragon Ball community united in kicking his sorry ass into the dirt. From talented artists to people who weren't artists at all, everyone jumped in. Even I decided to join in on the fun. But I wasn't done. Oh, no. I decided to take it a step further and go even further beyond. I decided to spend 52 hours drawing 3 whole pages of manga of me just putting my belt to his ass, solely on the grounds that I wanted to. I detest this nigga so much that my hatred for him alone reignited my passion for drawing temporarily. I'll be sure to show you in a second, but how about we go over some of the other art that was posted to dunk on this man, shall we?
I love that the name for this section is Dragon Ball Twitter is coming in clutch. Before we see some lovely art, I'm going to just say this. Check out Yen, check out Shaitan. Send them some love. You are now legally obligated to. K-Huck was in earlier. Send some love to K-Huck. That is your only thing I'm gonna ask of you today. Ooh. Hang on. We gotta do these artists some justice. Here.
That was posted to dunk on this man, shall we?
The ads are in, like, the upper... my left corner. That way you can go check them out. This is some really lovely art. Child application. I think that's AI. What is this? Oh, that's beautiful.
Magnificent.
Okay, it's going right back up, the captions. Boop.
Truly magnificent. It feels so good to see the Dragon Ball community so united for once. To think someone could garner so much mutual hatred from everybody. Couldn't be me. Alright, I've kept y'all waiting long enough. It's about time I show you what I spent 52 hours making. Enjoy.
I hate to cuck you all on this. You're gonna have to watch that yourself. Chris Blue, CHRIS space BLEU. Dragon Ball community, when they're not talking about Goku soloing every single thing that exists, is a legit gold mine, not gonna lie. That, and what they did with perfection is proof. That is proof that people can work towards a goal when you piss them off for a whole bunch. That was a really good derail. But sadly we have to get back to leaflet and such.
Bible study channel, so I guess in my faithless state I'm just blind to the need for this. Now, Black will be reported to mods one more time, and this third time, a lot of very, very strange stuff occurs. I've got like 50 screen caps. I'm going to show the whole situation, but I'm not going to read everything. Hello, femboy trans Indian, says Black. Oh hey look, it's Nerf from earlier. Mpreg reaction. Nit says not trans and light version. Black asks them. Thigh highs? Kazai reports them. Tags mods and says, minor acting like a horn dog in general chat. Black calls them a snitch. There's a bunch of continued chit-chat. Black says goodbye, but he doesn't leave. Finally, Julio, Leaflet's mod and employee, shows up. I have a ping here, he says. Black says, I admit, I am the wrongdoer. Time me out, mod. I must learn. Julio says, Julio makes a poll asking, ban the minor, yes or no, and says, your fate will be decided by chat. Other users support it. Black says, a ban is too harsh, sir. Perhaps a warn. Dayboy shares a picture of Black talking about his sexuality and age. Black says, if it's necessary, then goodbye, people. Julio says, I accept PayPal to change your ban to timeout. I have seen fans of Leaflet say that this was an obvious joke. However, Julio has in fact accepted money to do things on the server using his mod powers before. For instance, he accepted $5 over PayPal to give someone else a name change. His PayPal link is not exactly hidden, so what would the punchline of that joke have been? Getting paid by this person who says they're a kid and is behaving like that to let them stay? I don't get the joke and I don't find it very funny. Black says, I'm a kid, why would I have money? Julio says, we all know you steal your single mother's card for Robux. Black says, very well. Julio then offers for anyone to PayPal him 20 to stay. Leaflet's employee is trying to...
Wait, no! Okay. I have to, like, stop kissing, like, my little baby for a second. This shouldn't have been happening. Why is Julio trying to, like, get bribes from chat to ban someone who's breaking the rules?
To sell the server continued access to someone who says they're a kid and, quote, acts like...
Oh no, that's worse. If anyone pays me 20, he lives. What? Why? Why?
This is one of the most insane things I have ever seen on Discord. You know, if you think about it, it's really the parents' fault that my producer is auctioning children in my Discord. Then Black ends up saying, goodbye now, I will send myself out. Julio responds, go on, do it then. The users continue to chit-chat about this and that until eventually they talk about Black again. The 15th Watcher says, hello everyone, how are y'all doing? Dayboy says, they kicked out a minor, so fantastic. Well, rather he surrendered. The 15th Watcher says, yeah, I know, he won't get out of my DMs. Dayboy says, question mark. Why? asks Ordo. 15th Watcher responds, he keeps saying sus things about me despite me not being a minor. What? Did he need $20?
What?
asks Daveboy. Kiss of Envy says, the block button is OP. 15th Watcher says, he's a simp and keeps wanting me to send thigh pics. Dear viewer, please remember this. Sounds like you should have blocked him a while ago. WTF is his issue. In response to the block button suggestion, the 15th Watcher says, I feel too bad for him. As before with this person, what? Dave responds quizzically. Kiss says, he's a minor though. No point in talking to him. The 15th Watcher says, he is so desperate. Kiss says, he needs to find friends his own age, not adults on the internet. Daveboy says, do not negotiate with horny little boys that want femboy thigh pics. 15th Watcher says, good point. Yes, they just never really thought about this. It really is complex, isn't it? They briefly discuss how Black was doxing himself to them. I don't know if that's true or not, and I don't trust these people to be able to check. Daveboy says, do not porn brain the youth. You made the right call. And the next message is from Julio, the mod. Leaflet's employee, the one called the producer who seems to be an editor. Given the conversation he's been watching, what do you think he says? Take a guess. 3, 2, 1. He has not been banned yet. The other users had to continue to work to convince him to finally ban Black. Finally, it's over.
It shouldn't have been a fucking, like, uphill battle to ban one minor. This is going on in a Discord server that is, like, for Leaflet.
Except for one thing. Do you remember that person who said, oh, they didn't want to block him because he's so desperate? He's constantly trying to rizz them, begging for thigh pics. After what appears to be the moment of the actual ban finally happening, that person goes on to talk about how he's constantly trying to date them. They know he's constantly trying to flirt with adults. By the way, this idea that, oh, if two people say they're underage, doing that stuff together is fine. No, that's exactly how sextortion happens. That's how predators get their victims. Besides the point though, if Black is the age they say they are, which this person certainly believes, something I think is pretty damn bad has occurred. 23 minutes after the actual ban, the 15th Watcher says, I already have dread thinking about my past interactions with him. I sent him a fully covered and clothed thigh picture once to get him to shut up. I fear it made it much, much worse. I never imagined I'd find myself saying this, but apparently it needs to be stated. If someone on the internet claiming to be a child is pursuing you, do not send them pictures of your thighs, clothed or not. And the people observing this, including Julio, Leaflet's mod and employee, apparent editor, producer, so on. This is just normal to you people?
I think the depravity is too far, chat. I think it's gone too far. I think this is what you get. This is the fruit of degeneracy. That's what this is. It's the absolute fruit of degeneracy.
The fact that Harmful Opinions just puts this clip in there is kind of like poetic.
Depravity.
Pizza Hut right now is offering.
No, Pizza Hut. Fuck off.
Today, I'm going to be fulfilling a promise. It's one I'm very happy to fulfill, and it's one the person I made it to probably doesn't know I made, but I'm going to fulfill it nonetheless. Here it is. Leaflet. As I showed earlier, your server originally banned minors. You went backwards. You do that, and or deal with your mods. I'm just going to say, nice. What I've seen going on in your stuff is insane. I'm glad to announce that her server has a new set of rules. They no longer tolerate minors, and following from that, the second...
Okay, hang on. This is by, right? Why my stuff lagging? Amazon. Shush! Hush! Hang on. Hang on, I'm gonna hide my screen. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm betting it's over 100 MBH. Like, some of these I need to keep open because I have to order, like, stuff later. Being tagged somewhere, right? Oh, it's just that.
thing I'll point out is...
Okay, let's make sure this is back up. I have to close everything to stream. Well, I'm stubborn like that. Woo, it's the cool person. Oh, hi there! Ars Stoatskin Citizen. Welcome to chat! Hi! That down. The server is 18 plus via the rules. Be respectful and kind. Use the correct channels for topics you want to engage with. Do not use slurs in any context, regardless of who you are. Do not make death threats. Yeah, these look better.
Is they've gotten rid of the adult channel, they no longer allow not safe for work at all, and they don't allow sexual conversations between people. Nice. And given what's been going on, wise. Pretty clear. Worth copying even. Not gonna lie, on Saturday, before those rules went into effect, I was starting to get real concerned. Because that's also the day I saw this clip from Mama Akko explaining that he learned from Leaflit why minors were allowed. So this is originally an 18 plus server that at some point they decided to open up to kids. I don't know when exactly or why, and my obvious suggestion is to go back to that. I don't think that's too crazy or even.
So I know why.
At all.
Mama Akko. We hate Mama Akko here. Mama Akko claims at Leaflit told her that the reason why they overturned the ban on minors in her Patreon Discord server is because they wanted them to be there rather than in LGBT trans servers. Ray doesn't understand the favorite button. Oh, I do. I just, that's my bookmark button. And I'm not bookmarking, like, I'm not logging into my Amazon account. for a reason. I will probably explain this some other time because. Woo! Everyone, put your hands together for them. Give them a round of applause. Aw, you're so sweet.
Leaflit told me, and I don't necessarily agree with this opinion. This is just what she told me the mindset was. They don't want kids to go to Discord servers that like would be full of trans individuals and trans ideologies, and they would like to educate kids better.
I know my whole point has basically been you can't.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, buddy, yeah. Go. No. A VTuber's Discord server is not where you learn about things like that. At all. I don't know why that has to be explained in detail.
And just entirely wash your hands of everything in spaces you control and just say, well, it's the parents' fault. But deliberately welcoming minors so they'll be with you so you can teach them about trans stuff is a creepy extreme in the other direction. You know, I'd seen the hesitance to ban the kid who was lusting after trans femmes. I'd seen how Leaflit would jump into action personally when it was about trans slurs, when this person asked her to, but in contrast was acting like there's nothing she could have done about this. I mean, the thigh pic was sent by some gender-bent femboy, and before his ban and before these rule changes, he could be seen in there talking to another person who claims to be a minor like this. No, I am not going to read that. The worst of what I saw being tolerated had a very distinctly LGBT flavor to it in there. And then I find out about how Leaflit's mama Sarah used to use a very, very unique username in a bunch of places.
They're a great person who took down awful people. They deserve an award. Yikes. Yikes. They're a great person. Oh, Aristotska. Like the game. Papers, please. I don't know what's going on anymore. I know what you are. Yeah, Ian? I'm so confused.
Places. I reached out with a tweet and via Mama Occo, and it was confirmed that that is Asari's old username. It's also the username of a Pornhub account that for the last 8 years has really been liking trans people. Leaflet and her mother deny that that account is hers, despite it being an incredibly unique username. So, you know, just a 1 in a million coincidence. Okay, but you can see why I was starting to lose it on Saturday. The kinds of stuff that used to happen in that server looked like the owner might be a massive T-girl gooner, and the reason they actively wanted kids in there was to teach them about trans people and trans ideology. But changes have been made, so long as they're enforced. Nice. I don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. But this is a very short video and someone wanted my attention. I'd also like to address the #1 criticism of what I've been doing. So in this video, I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A funny little fella called Kiss of Envy on Twitter, YouTube, Discord, Twitch, so on. They're kind of a big deal, actually. They're a 10-year plus producer and audio engineer.
Yes, you got the thing. And her mother? Yeah, Leaflet works with her mom. You got the thing. Like, I got the thing? What thing? I may be a little stupid.
Okay, I like that. I fuck with that, actually.
That's pretty cool. I used to do some stuff like that back in the day. If you've ever played SCP Containment Breach and heard this.
Wondering how I got here?
That track's mine, but back to the matter at hand. For some reason, now that the server's been fixed, total Hassan Pike of victory as far as I'm concerned, and I've told people about it everywhere but in a video, which is what I'm doing here, they are extra riled up. You know, coming to my stream, tweeting at me, so on and so forth. Not complaining. I like when people do that, especially when someone like this does. Here's that attention you ordered. I hope you enjoy it. So one of Kiss of Envy's issues, and many other people's issues, is the belief that I was just trying to maximize harm. Kiss of Envy has been tweeting at me about how I've just tried to present things in the worst possible light. I wasn't trying to get the thing to happen that I said I wanted to happen, that has now happened, and I've now said I'm happy has happened. No, I was just trying to hurt people. Actually, in reality, while I needed to show you stuff to demonstrate that things
please. Yeah. I used to watch Jacksepticeye all the time. In, like, high school. His playthrough of Papers, Please was one of them. Next to Detention and Devotion.
A major consideration was...
Maybe Devotion came out, like, his Devotion playthrough came out while I was in college. I don't know. I would have to check.
doing more than I needed to. Kiss of envy. I protected you, and now I'm going to undo that. In my first video about Leaflit's Discord server, I covered a person who said they were a minor, and I showed you another person who they'd been talking to who admitted to sending them a thigh pic while claiming to be an adult. In my second video, I featured Kiss of Envy, the hero. Once I'd shone a light on it and let everyone know, Envy was on it, fighting with the mods to get this freak banned. The fact a legal adult is sending any sort of provocative pics to a minor is a problem. Massive text. Hell yeah. You know about that? You have to do something about it. Any reasonable person would. You know, after my video, they were saying stuff like, he sent a thigh pic to a 15-year-old. Even if not pedo behavior, that's 100% creep behavior. They can be seen explaining to a mod that it's a liability not just to the community or the server, but most importantly, to the minors that are in this server. Having someone like that around is unacceptable. Something has to be done. That's the implication, right? They clearly agree with me. Great. There's a little problem though. While I was going back and forth with Kiss of Envy on Twitter, a guy stepped in to defend them. So I asked him, an adult tells you they sent a thigh pic of themselves to a minor online in a Discord server, how would you react? And would you be chill with continuing to hang out with them? Kiss of Envy replies, for the record, and your own videos show this, I don't like the guy. In fact, most of us didn't. We tolerated him. We all even went to the local arcade to celebrate, played some games, ate some food. It was a fun one.
That doesn't sound good. Kiss of Envy, what are you doing?
Yes, my accusation is that you tolerated a guy who told you he sent a pic of his thigh to a minor. You weren't supposed to just say it. And then Kiss of Envy does something very weird. A strange deflection.
No.
Once mods were aware of what happened, the guy got banned, so this is just proving the point that I'm just a disingenuous and manipulative dumbass. Sorry,
Oh no. Oh no. You tolerated a guy who sent thigh pics to a minor. Okay. Y'all are despicable. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't send your thigh pics to minors and don't tolerate that happening.
I didn't say anything about the mods or the server. That's been dealt with. I said, you, Kiss of Envy, you tolerated this guy. Now, Kiss of Envy was happy to respond to all the stuff I was saying, and has been responding to people since, and chatting about other things. But when I replied to that tweet with, and when did you learn about the guy sending the thigh pic, Envy, that has been left untouched. What's going on, big guy? You were all ready to rumble, ready to fight, bringing me the fire. Why suddenly so quiet? Elsewhere on Twitter, Telos said to them, if I find out there's kids talking about sexual shit around me, and someone is openly catering to them, referring to the person who sent the thigh pic, my answer is, ban this guy, and the kid, or I'm out of here. Not, tee-hee, tolerate the chomo time. Kiss of Envy says they agree, and that the guy should have been banned then and there. So Telos says, when you see a person like that, you demand the ban or you leave. Kiss of Envy agrees. But this question I asked that they didn't answer for some reason, I can answer for you. So here's the admission from the creep. I already have dread thinking about my past interactions with him. I sent him a fully covered and clothed thigh picture once to get him to shut up. I fear I made it much, much worse. Obviously insane, but think for a second. What would your reaction reading someone saying that in a server you're in be? How is Kiss of Envy presenting themselves now that I've made it public? How have they said they would react? If your answer is anything even slightly normal, you're wrong. Back on the 19th of December, Kiss of Envy's direct reply to the admission was, yeah, that encouraged him. That 100% made it worse. People like that often emotionally latch onto anyone willing to listen to their problems and can often develop somewhat of an obsessive feeling. A person makes that—
Yep. Gulag. Firing squad. Like, you knew this was going on! You didn't say, ban this guy, let's not tolerate the chomo, but you admitted to tolerating the guy.
Their admission to you, and you tell them that the problem is feeding the minor's obsession, you know, making the problem worse for yourself, and not, for instance, at mods, ban this freak. You're certainly trying to give everyone the impression now that that's what you would have done. But no, that's actually just what you say once I turn over the rock you guys were wriggling around under. Envy is taking advantage of my protection of them to trick poor suckers like this keen VTuber guy into defending them like this. Your own videos show Envy not being cool with that, and he was one of the ones calling it to the attention of the mods. Sorry, Envy, I'm just going to scroll real quick through the admission and your response to it and go beyond, and where is you wanting this guy banned? When I brought attention to it months later, that's what you started saying. When it happened, you were actually talking with the person who claimed they sent the pic about how suspicious the person who said they were a kid was. And then you continued to chit-chat with this person you think is a creep, freak, and a danger to kids about your music branding. Now, Envy is accusing me of painting everything in the worst possible light, but this isn't even what I protected you from. Envy wasn't just chill with this person after the admission, which Envy directly acknowledged. Envy actually defended what occurred, that they might not understand that they did. Let me explain. Another user called Daveboy also responded to Watch's admission. Stop there. I've been there. I don't tell people this ever, especially publicly. I've been there. I was only 18. They weren't yet. It was over the internet just like this. It wasn't even that bad. My life was never the same. I never thought of myself the same until now. It takes forever to get over. DM if you want to know more. Just know you did the right thing. Referring to the person who made that admission eventually agreeing to block the person who said they're a kid, which I think is kind of blown out of the water by the admission of sending a pic, because going any further is what hell on earth feels like. Kiss of Envy responded, not gonna lie, I feel like if you're 18, that's a bit different.
Burning alive is not good for this person. No. What needs to be recommended is an even worse punishment.
Guess who else in that very conversation says they're 18. Oopsie doopsie kiss. Whoops. You'll say that's totally unacceptable now after.
Oh no! So thigh pic guy was 18 when the minor was 15. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
My video. Hardline though, just unacceptable. Get rid of people like that. How did you behave back then? Did you fucking think I was gonna let you accuse me of deliberately causing maximum harm? That I was scrambling to point out anything I could for no good reason? While you actively benefit from the very harm reduction principles I was following? There you go, you stupid bitch. There's my response to your criticism. I showed what I thought was necessary to demonstrate there was a problem with the culture, the rules, the format, and the moderation of the server. And I continued to apply pressure for as long as the change hadn't happened, because one of the problems, as I emphasized, was hesitation to act. We've seen over and over that these people need to be pushed. If I was just trying to cause maximum harm, as opposed to doing the gadfly thing where you poke and prod to make change, I would have included this. And more. Kiss of envy. And everyone else saying the same. I hope you're satisfied that I've addressed your criticism.
Okay, that should be all of it. I don't think we're going to be able to get through all of this. I'm going to have to, fucking hell, I'm probably going to have to make my own jar stream. It's been 3 hours. I think we can get through, Now, a YouTuber named Lord Crust, who is really large, makes these high-quality videos going over different people. Hang on, let me show you. Pirate Software, Birdie, Mudahar, Cine, Nuxtaku. So if you wanted to know about the Nuxtaku stuff, some of the Nuxtaku stuff that wasn't covered by Harmful Opinions, this Lord Crust video is good for that. Drake. So many of these. I need to learn how to thumbnail like Lord Crust. But recently, Lord Crust put out a 6-hour video going over Just a Robot. Now, who is Just a Robot? Just a Robot is a... Hey, Gray. People of the BBU fandom admire you greatly for taking down awful... Oh. Now, I want to address what you just said real quick, Aristoteskin Citizen. Putty... I didn't take down Putty. That is a stretch. I covered Putty. Because it is, like, clear that Putty isn't, like, a safe adult to be around in your fandom. What do I mean by that? Well, Putty is, like, doing and saying a lot of what they do. Well, knowing that they're interacting with minors, interacting with a fandom full of minors. But I appreciate, like, the kind words a lot. I'm not the only one that's covered Putty. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do what I've done without the help of my friends. When it comes to talking about exposed Putty is probably better wording. Yeah. That is actually better wording. Probably use expose or cover Putty as, like, better than take down, because Putty has this habit of self-victimizing themselves, and it just gets to a point where we could mean, like, the best of intentions, and Putty will interpret that as, oh, they're wanting to hurt me. I need to drink more water. The BBU community is a community obviously made for kids and adults who can behave themselves. Let's say that. And a lot of kids nowadays on the internet just want somewhere to belong. That is fine. But when there's like weird adults doing weird shit, that is what, like, that is like something I want to just address right here, because I'm an adult. I'm in adult communities. I have no desire to get like really into the Billy Bustup fandom. That's just my personal preference. But at the same time, I'm not going to say, oh, death to a whole fandom full of kids. That's insane behavior. One thing I will recommend the Billy Bustup do is, unfortunately, cut off Putty entirely. Putty has shown to be unsafe and is willing to protect, even promote, and like defend insane, dangerous people who will possibly do a lot of harm to the minors in your community. Cut off Putty entirely. Like, even if they're like this big creator within your space, just cut them off. Meaning, block, do not interact. I am against brigading of any form. So don't send people to harass Putty at all. Don't send anything into the inbox that they have. Don't try and communicate with Putty. Because they are a dangerous adult and they're showing no willingness to better themselves and become a safer adult. Like, they're doing and saying a lot of the current stuff out of spite for other people. And you don't want that around you. Preaching done. What we're going to do is we're going to go right back on BRB. I will see you in a moment. I'm going to go do some adult stuff real quick. And by adult stuff, I mean laundry. And making sure my cats stop going into the trash can. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Give me a second to look at your stuff. Wait, no. I put on the wrong screen. Give me a second. Please leave any and all clowning of Putty to me, to Gray and I. Yes. So, what are your views on Station 13? From stuff I heard from streams months ago, they were supposed to be Putty's successor. Yeah. Station 13, from, like, what I acknowledge, and, like, there was some stuff that went down that's none of my business to, like, share, since it's, like, their stuff. But, I wonder what Putty meant. Putty basically was the head of a small art police group thing, but after the stream, they pussied out and shifted the ownership to Station. Damn. I wonder where he fled. From stuff I heard, Luca scared him away or something. Oh no, Luca blackmailed him. Luca, who I'm assuming is a grown-ass adult, blackmailed him. Station is on a new account. I'm not going to share what that new account is, but, yeah. His account is deactivated, but from rumors I heard, he is still around Tumblr somewhere. Yeah, he's still around on Tumblr somewhere. He actually reached out to me to talk about Luca, and I turned that down due to, like, lack of, like, solid stuff. Luca and not the axolotl is 19. Yeah, so a, like, adult. And from what I gathered, Station 13 is a teenager. Like a early to mid-teens kind of teenager. I'm gonna check something real quick. I saw some stuff going down on the server. Everyone goofing off in general. What is this? What? That's kind of funny. Okay, it's just y'all vibing. Oh. Sorry. I don't think we're gonna be able to get through all of this, but I heard there is a jar review. Fellow creators within the little space I'm in, K-Huck is going to do a part 2 of the jar stream from last night. I encourage you to check that out. K-Huck makes really good, Last I heard station 13 is 17. I like station 17, get it? Yeah, probably like 16, 17 years old. But I don't know. Concretely, DMs. I just saw it, like, as I was just clicking off, because I went to, like, check something. Oh, that is so funny. We're not gonna be able to get through all this. I'm probably gonna have to make this, like, a separate jar stream. Thank you for the Chewy commercial. And the Aveeno commercial. Okay, hang on. Oh, come on! I rewind to start at the beginning! We don't need this!
Tragedy of Just a Robot aka Ja? I hope not. It's not a story that's in the mainstream. It's a YouTube cautionary tale. Just a Robot was an art commentary commentator
Aw, the kitty! There we go.
who believed himself to be so powerful and so wise that he could use his channel to influence the internet, believing the self-admitted groomer, Cinny Bear, was innocent. He had such a knowledge of the art commentary community that he believed himself to have already achieved this with another creator by the name of Hopeless Peaches, supposedly preventing her career destruction. Defending the art commentary community.
Peaches. And... No, not it. My dog runs the cartel. Duck. Duck. No. Duck. Duck, no. I'm gonna get my soundboard. My soundboard, yeah. Yeah, you run that app. You know, this is taking really too long for something that could have taken a minute. And it would have been funny as fuck.
Community in this matter is questionable because a lot of its creators have committed acts many would consider to be.
Oh, I think this is it. Yeah, start. No. Do I have it? No, I don't think I have it. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that later. I don't have the ducky soundbite.
And Marvel. Ja became so confident, the only thing he was afraid of was losing his reputation, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he gave a guy called Kumo his entire video defending the self-admitted groomer Cinny Bear. Then, Kumo released the video before Ja had finished it. Ironic, he could prevent others' career destruction, but not his own. Welcome to the third and final part of the Just a Robot saga, the part that actually talks about Ja. The other two parts are not necessary to watch because I will give context when it's required, although feel free, the Birdie and Cinny Bear videos are interesting stories in their own right. There are just so many fucking glupshitters involved in this drama that I felt the need to cover a couple of them in their own videos, primarily so I wouldn't be as fucking lost attempting to cover this topic. But trust me, it has all been building to this very video. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to Just a Robot.
If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, is that this is a cautionary tale of what not to do on the internet.
Alright, so Just a Robot's smallest channel with 94,000 subscribers was actually the first of his two channels to be made, specifically in 2013, with his first upload being in 2015. Ja's main channel, which is nearing 200,000 subscribers, was created in the same year, 2015. However, he first uploaded on it 2 years later in 2017. From what I can tell, he's always made commentary videos on everything from other
Now, we're not going to be able to get through all of it, we're just going to get to the part of the Cinny Bear video. Because, one, this is a 6-hour video. Why would you give another person your video? Exactly, Shayton. I was also in the shop's yeast and some baby. No! Not the baby kicking crap again. Especially when that person hates your guts. Okay, the story behind that is that Jart gave it to a individual named Romantic Goblin, and Romantic Goblin gave it to Kumo, and Kumo published it. I didn't click them. Good. Bad enough you were your name was changed to the baby kicker.
The creators to popular culture and general media, always accompanied by this robot character to represent him. This eventually brought him to a very similar circumstance to myself, that being talking about the various degenerates and freaks of the art commentary community, although he seemingly had a bit of a different approach to me. Specifically, he looked at their various dramas and attempted to find an overlooked angle from which he could defend them from criticism, or at least, from my perspective, that's what it looked like he was doing when it mattered most. As mentioned, he had done this with another YouTuber by the name of Hopeless Peaches, and most infamously, CinnyBear03, which is what I'll primarily be focusing on within this video. For those of you who did not watch my other videos, essentially CinnyBear was exposed for sending a comic which depicted rape to a minor, among other things which I'll expand upon throughout the rest of this video. Jack, aka Birdie, aka Lucifer, aka Damaged Coda 669, or CinnyBear's roommate.
Birdie. I'm not going to elaborate further. Oh, what's this? Oh, nothing. I thought about taking some aspects of Birdie's stuff and making it into my own hang on. From this?
Supposed to help me, right? Well, being on
Shut up. Taking the aesthetic of this background, making it my own, making it a little less cluttered. Yeah, a little less cluttered and insane. Cause it would be great for some videos where I'm just okay, this is what's going on. Here, here, and here. Kind of like how Yen has yeah. How Yen's equivalent to this is where is video make a video?
Trigger warning for basically of
just need
trigger warning for basically everything when it comes to this video. You have been
yeah. This is Yen's equivalent to what I'm trying to say. Yen's is better though. A nice calming library with a fireplace and a little mosaic painting of Yen right there. It's a nice touch. Kumo's an edgelord. Degen, yeah. Aspergoose just released this video. I don't know who those are. Wait, who's that? I've seen that style before. Birdie Jack. Never seen. Oh, okay. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But let's get back to this.
At the time, proceeded to jump on the drama and released a video and a shitload of tweets which got the situation a
yeah, and
huge amount of attention. Unfortunately for Bernie,
Too
though,
much
if you can take
context
one
later.
glance at his history, I think you'll come to agree with me in believing that he is by far the most depraved individual involved in this drama. Either way, Sunny Bear had released a video in September of 2024 in which he admitted to and apologized for being
The 15th of September, to be precise.
groomer. Birdie then shortly released that aforementioned video talking about it, which is seemingly what caught the attention of Ja. Ja then began researching the situation and working on a video covering it, which led to him reaching out to Sunny Bear for her perspective. Ja, from what I can tell, kind of began crushing on Sunny Bear, or at least became extraordinarily sympathetic to her side, and so his video became super biased towards defending her. As I mentioned in the introduction, a pretty much complete draft copy of this video ended up getting in the hands of another guy by the name of Kumo, who ended up posting the video to his roughly 500 subscriber channel before Ja had made up his mind on whether or not he wanted to.
Yeah, the video is called #pineapple soda. And what Jar was trying to do with that hashtag is, if anyone disagreed with him, people were to use the hashtag pineapple soda to show that they went through the entire video. It was so fucking stupid. W in chat for Lord Crust, y'all. Yes, W's in chat for Lord Crust, who worked incredibly hard on this video. Not gonna lie. Because 6 hours, dude. Hello, Luna Wolf 25. Hello, hello. Welcome to chat. I gotta DM someone. Oh, god damn it. Not this again. There we go.
Publish it. This led to Ja claiming that he, and I quote, felt that there was no turning back and uploaded the version that he had. I will explain how all of that occurred later, but to be honest with you, despite Ja's insistence otherwise, I do not think the video would have changed very much between draft and release had Ja been left to his own devices instead of being rushed by Kumo preemptively releasing it. But that's something that I'll expand upon throughout the rest of this video. So, without further ado, let's watch the now deleted Ja Sunny Bear video because I do have a copy of it.
Nope. I'm probably gonna save the rest of this for a different stream entirely because I would have to, like, go on for, like, a day, if not 2 days, just to finish all of it. And don't worry, I'll schedule that later. For now, I'm pretty confident saying that this is it. So if you haven't already, give me a second to grab this. I need to... Because I did pin it because the stream wasn't planned. But if you've liked this stream, please like... Mr. Gamer? I'm going to be honest. Like, completely, totally honest. I don't want to say anything in regards to that until I know, like, 100% what the specific take was. If you want, you can share it with me in DMs. That way, in case I have to make, like, in case it's, like, something I really need to, like, talk about. And I don't see a lot of people talking about it. I don't think so. But, like, just in case, I don't want to, like, make a take out of, like, ignorance just to what was specifically said. I want to be fair to Chuli in that regard. We can discuss it later. Yeah, we can discuss it later. For now, if you haven't already, everyone, go ahead and like the stream if you liked it. Share it around. That way everyone can watch the VOD. Leave a comment in the comments section. Subscribe. Like, do all of those. If hyping is an option, the current subscription goal is at least 1,000. if not at minimum 300, because the more I grow, the more I'm able to do things here on YouTube, and the more I can like be able to like be like a little bit successful doing, honestly, something I love doing. I love streaming. I love interacting with you guys this way. If you're interested in my art, let me just... I do have a Ko-Fi open. I do have some commissions open. It has some examples on here. And for like different works. We got memberships open ranging from $5 per month to $3 per month. And then we have the shop where you can, like, if you want to buy a character, this is where you go. I also have a Clip Studio brush that is just a picture of my cat. Other than that, we have a Discord server tonight at 9 p.m. CST. Oh my god, Sheeton, no! At 9 p.m. CST, we are watching Spaceballs within the Discord server. And I hope to see you there. Otherwise, I unfortunately have to end stream. I know, I'm sorry. I had fun today. Next stream will be Thursday, where we will be playing the rest of Date at the Cemetery. A lot of my socials are linked in the about. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for coming. I'll see you all Thursday. If not tonight, for those who join the server. Bye-bye!